Hey guys, Yankee here, and today I want to be doing a video on my hopes and expectations for the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes. There's rumors going around that that's probably what this year's Pokemon game is going to be, and so I just wanted to sort of make a video on it, because Diamond and Pearl are kind of special games for me, right? They weren't my first Pokemon game. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Red. But they were the first Pokemon game that I really got to enjoy to their fullest extent, I guess. I never had a link cable. I didn't know anyone that had a link cable. And I didn't know anybody that cared around the stupid wireless adapter that came with like Fire Red or anything. So Diamond and Pearl were the first Pokemon games that I was able to sort of freely connect with my friends, right? I remember in school, like, if class had finished up early, we would all take out our DSs and play them together. We'd play around in, like, the underground, or battle, or trade. So that was a lot of fun. And then, like, the other games that you could connect them to, right? Like, I remember putting some of my Pokemon on Battle Revolution and playing around with that. Putting Pokemon onto Pokemon Ranch to try and get the Mew, which I never actually ended up getting. Things like, I got my first shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Diamond. It was a Bidoof, but it was still my first shiny Pokemon. And it was like my first mythical too, with the Manaphy egg from Pokemon Ranger. It was also, I remember getting the action replay, right? I think everyone had an action replay. And just sort of putting on the thing that let me walk through walls and just finding Shaman sitting up in his little area. Things like that. So I have a lot of very fond memories of Diamond and Pearl. So I really want these remakes to be good. I'm not expecting much though, which is unfortunate. But anyway, that's sort of my history with Diamond and Pearl real quick. So let's get on to this. We're going to start by talking about like the art style and things like that. I'm not really well versed in things like that, but it's important to a game, right? We got sort of two styles going on right now in Pokemon, right? We have what Gen 6 looked like and what Pokemon Let's Go looked like. And then we got like that chibi style, right? And then Gen 7 and Gen 8 sort of had the more realistic proportions for the characters. I don't know. They'll probably go with something that looks more in line with Sword and Shield, so the more realistic proportions. I personally prefer the more chibi style. It's just my preference. Yeah, that's it. I would much prefer something in line with Let's Go. Okay, art style, that's done. Character designer, and who the main character designer is. For Sword and Shield, it was, what was it, James Turner, I think. He's okay. And then we had the character designer for Let's Go, Megumi Mizutani. Again, I prefer the chibi art style. I would like her to do the character designs. I think her redesigns in Let's Go were pretty good. So I'd like to see her do the redesigns for the Sinnoh characters. That would be neat. But for character designs, I don't really care that much. Like, the character designs are usually fine with me. The only character that I really didn't like the redesign of was it Shelly from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire? Because she's too different, right? Like, she doesn't even look like the same character. Archie looked the same. He's just got dark skin from being out in the sun all day, right? He's a sailor. Cool. Shelly just isn't the same character. So, just redesigns are fine, as long as you can still tell who they are. And this isn't an art style thing. This would probably fit better later on in the video where I talk about the features. Character customization. I want to talk about that here. The Ruby and Sapphire remakes, as far as I know, I skipped them. Still haven't gone back to them. They didn't have character customization, Let's Go kind of did, but it was really shallow, where you basically had the same outfit with a few colors, like palette swaps. I like the character customization in sort of more recent games. Like, I enjoy that, so I would like it to be here, but I just don't know if they'll actually put it in. Okay, next, let's talk about sort of the region, Sinnoh itself. When Game Freak remakes games, it's almost always a one-to-one recreation of the original, right? Fire Red is just the red and blue Kanto map, but with more modern visuals. Art Gold Soul Silver was like that, and so was the Ruby and Sapphire remakes from what I've seen. So chances are this is probably going to be the same thing here, where everything's going to be exactly the same. I don't really expect Game Freak to do big sweeping changes, right? I don't expect them to put in a wild area. Also, the Diamond and Pearl remakes were probably being made at the same time as Sword and Shield, so I doubt they would have been working on a wild area for it. The best I could, I guess, hope for, I don't really care for the wild area, but like the most I could see them doing is sort of turning the underground into the Diamond and Pearl wild area. If Dynamax returns, what you're gonna need somewhere to do raid battles, and the underground seems like the best place to do that. Putting like a free camera in there seems easy too, seeing as how it's all the same brown dirt and stuff like that. So yeah, I expect the region to be basically exactly the same as it was on the DS, just updated graphics, which is also sort of why I like the more chibi art style and prefer it for this, because I don't think sort of like the grids that they use to design old games really work in the like Sword and Shield art style. Like, I don't think those characters running around like the first town from Diamond and Pearl would look very good. I don't remember what that town's name is. Pokedex. Oh, Pokedex. Cutting Pokemon. What a disaster. It has to have the first 493 at least. If they cut any like Gen 1, 2, or 3 Pokemon, it's a disaster, right? I mean, ideally they would all be in there, but it seems like that's not going to be the case. You gotta have the first 493, and then maybe sprinkle some stuff from later on in. Maybe get it up to an even 500, right? Like add Surfetch and some of the regional evolutions from Sword and Shield. But yeah, for me it has to have at least the first 493 Pokemon in it. Alright, features. I'm just gonna rattle through these real quick, I guess. Dynamax, I don't really like, and the way it was set up, it seems like it's something that can only happen in Galar. But I don't know, they'll probably bring that in. It's unfortunate, I don't really like them. I didn't use Dynamax basically at all. But yeah, that'll probably be there, unfortunately. Megas will probably not be there, which is a shame because Megas are cool. I like Megas a lot. X was sort of the game that caused me to drop the series, but I liked Megas. Megas were one of the things I liked about it. And not having new Megas for some more Gen 4 Pokemon, it's gonna be a shame, right? No Mega Infernape, Torterra, or Empoleon. Yeah, I don't know. I wish Megas were still here. I don't like the new gimmick every generation thing we got going on right now. This is something that I know won't be here because it's from Platinum, but it was something from Platinum I liked a lot. The Villa. I really liked the Villa in Platinum. It was fun getting stuff to like sort of decorate it and things like that. That's definitely... The Villa will probably be there. You probably will not get it. Following Pokemon, right? Gen 4 is sort of where following Pokemon became a big deal, right? Because we had Pokemon Yellow where Pikachu followed you. And then Diamond and Pearl had the, oh boy, I always forget I'm terrible at remembering names, so I apologize. But it had like the area where some of your Pokemon could follow you. And then in Platinum, they sort of upped that a little bit, so there were more Pokemon that could follow you in that sort of area. And then Heart Gold, Soul Silver basically let all Pokemon follow you. I think following Pokemon really need to be here, and I think Game Freak understands that following Pokemon need to be here because they added it back in the DLCs in Sword and Shield. I think they finally realized that's a feature people really like and just want to stick around. So I think following Pokemon probably have a good chance of being in, and I kind of really want them in. The Pokétch will probably return, smartwatches are sort of everywhere. The one thing I just hope is that, please don't put a Rotom in it. Please don't put a Rotom in anything. Rotom was this sort of mysterious Pokemon that I sort of stumbled upon in that haunted house in Diamond and Pearl. And sort of, it's cool that they're giving him attention, but I really don't like what they've been doing with Rotom, and at least for the remake, I'd like it to go back to Rotom just being that mysterious Pokemon you find in the TV. Overworld encounters, I think those will probably stay. I like overworld encounters. They need to sort of tweak them a bit, but I prefer them to just wild or random encounters. Random encounters are no fun. And this is something that I also don't think will make it in here because it doesn't really fit. But in Sword and Shield, I really like the league cards. Both the ones you could customize and the ones for gym leaders and stuff. It was a simple way to add backstory to gym leaders who never really got much. It's obviously not the ideal way, but it's something, and I like that, right? Getting a bit of the gym leader's history just on the back of these cards was good. The customization of the cards in Sword and Shield was a lot of fun. I didn't really mess with it too much because I sort of settled on mine pretty early, but yeah, league cards were a lot of fun, and I'd like to see those return. But yeah, that is those are my sort of hopes and expectations. Like most of my videos, this was sort of all over the place. I really hope these games are good, because again, Diamond and Pearl were pretty special games for me. I love those games. They're probably the Pokemon games I played the most. And I really want them to be done justice, but I don't really have high expectations, which is unfortunate. But I don't know. I don't know what his name is, but the guy that directed Sword and Shield and Sun and Moon probably isn't the one directing this, because he got promoted to like head director, so he's probably working on Gen 9 now. So maybe someone else will come in and blow me away. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I've got more Pokemon stuff on the way. Like yeah, I've pre-recorded like quite a few Pokemon videos now. I just haven't got around to uploading them, and I'm going to put this video up pretty soon because the Pokemon 25th anniversary is just around the corner, like a couple weeks away. So I want to get this video up quick before in case they actually reveal stuff about Diamond and Pearl, because then this video will just be outdated and sort of pointless. Anyway, that's it for this video. More Pokemon stuff on the way if you care about that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.